All right, good morning, everyone. This is Uma coming to you live on Friday, February 15th, which your weekend reading. So please feel free to come on in. I'm going to be setting up Instagram here in a second. Hi, April. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Amanda. Come on in. All right, let me set up Instagram. Awesome. All right, guys. So welcome. We are getting ready to do our weekend reading. Let's see what the energy is like for the weekend. And this is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Hi, Andrea. Good morning. Because I am going to the center to teach tuning fork therapy today. So I have to leave and make sure that I am there on time. Okay. But it's always good to come on in and see you guys and do your weekend reading. I just did my reading this morning and it was mind-blowing. And I actually did Rob's reading this morning too, my partner. And his was mind-blowing. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder what people are going to get for their reading today. So we'll see. And we know we have a full moon coming up on Tuesday, February 19th. For those of you in the area, please feel free to come out to my full moon class. We are doing, what are we doing? We're doing recalling soul fragments and cord cutting. And it's not just to people. It's more for me with the cord cutting. It's to the past. Like if you have blocks about money, blocks about relationships, we're going to cord cut all of that using the beautiful energy of the powerful full moon. So that will be Tuesday, February 19th, for those of you in the area and you want to come on out. Awesome. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what the reading is for this weekend. We have Friday, February 15th. We have Ace of Water. This is new beginnings in love. So either a new love relationship or a turnover of energy in a current relationship. The Sun, happy outcome, happy times. And Four of Water, missing opportunities, discontentment, boredom. So interesting enough, you have two positive cards, Ace of Water, the Sun. I mean, it's just, today's going to be a glorious day. However, that Four of Water is a reminder that whatever energy you're in is going to be the energy that you put out there. And sometimes you have to pay attention to what people are saying to you because they have a better read of what you're putting out there sometimes than what you do. You ever, like there was an activity that we used to do when we were younger where you would say what you think you are, and then you would ask your friends, what do you think represents me? And it would always come out like, that's not me. Is that me? But they have a different perspective. Hi, Heather. Hi, Brandy. Good morning. An awful noise on Instagram. Nope. I don't know if anybody on Instagram, are you guys having an awful noise? Anyways. So the thing is with these cards today, Ace of Water, Sun, and Four of Water, it's about you're having all this stuff come in. Ace of Water is like love. It's new love. It's falling in love, or in your current relationship, it's a renewal of love. And that makes sense because we just had Valentine's Day yesterday. But it also talks about a new home and spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. So it's a wonderful card today. Along with the Sun, this is about success. This literally says happy outcome. So today is gearing up to be a wonderful day full of love, of magic, of success, of recognition. Some of you might be moving to a new home. Some of you are having a bump up in your psychic intuition. But guess what? You can't receive it if you are this person, Four of Water. And if you look at her, she's lamenting over the one cup she can't have, but look at the three cups behind her. And I can't tell you how many times I meet people like this, and they're not even aware of it. They come out to these circles, these meetings, whatever, the webinars, and they're boasting about how happy and love and light and everything they are. But everyone around them, including me, is like, you are depressing, you know? But they can't hear it because their own voice is so loud, they can't hear what other people are telling them. So don't be this person, because this person is not going to acknowledge all the wonderful energy here today because they have a whole host of other reasons why they can't see it. Okay? And I want you guys to be aware of that, because this person I don't hang out with. I run from this person, because you know who this person is? This is the victim. This is the victim mentality. It's the, oh, poor me. Oh, look at me. My life is so terrible. And I always say to anybody living in America, your life is not that terrible. Come hang out with me in a third world country for a little bit. And come see some of the things I've seen growing up. It's not that terrible. Oh, so Heather is on YouTube, and she was asking about a weird noise. And Raju just said, weird noise in the background, like spirit doesn't want me to know, or just playing around. Yeah, I sat this morning, guys, and I have to tell you, Rob and I sat this morning in the power with spirit. And when we came out of it, I didn't want to come out of it. I wasn't ready to come out of it because I was still sleepy, but it's not sleepy. It's like when I go into trance, I get very sleepy like, and I wasn't ready to come out of it. And Rob said to me, he looked at me and he said, you're still getting downloads. And I'm like, I really just want to stay here with spirit, but I have to go do this weekend reading. I have to go get ready for my tuning fork therapy class. I have to go. So Raju, Heather, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are hearing pretty much what's going on this end of me, because I am still vibrating from my sit this morning. Heather says, yeah, you cannot hear you at all on Instagram. Spirit wants everyone on YouTube today. Yeah, so Raju, if you can come across to YouTube, or any of you that are following me on Instagram, you can come over to YouTube. My channel is Lotus Inspiration 1111. And that makes sense, Heather, because I literally had the idea this morning. I need more people on YouTube. I want to build my YouTube following because I like doing videos on YouTube so much better than anywhere else. Good morning, Jen. All right, we got our 3 cards for Saturday. Okay, so the angel number for Friday is 114. Angel number for Friday is 114. Okay. We have 4 cards for Saturday. So Saturday we have 8 of Earth. This is about study, going back to school, learning all you can about a topic. We have 10 of Water. Again, happy home life, happy family life. Thanks, Brandy. Brandy just posted angel number 114. 9 of Air, expecting self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights, and 8 of Air, feel illusion of feeling trapped. So it's interesting because you're getting positive cards, but you're also getting some negative cards. And this is speaking to 2 kinds of people that are watching this. There's those of you, half of you have worked through your crap. Half of you have worked through that 9 of Air and 8 of Air, that fear, that illusion of being trapped, because nobody's trapped. And I hate when people say to me, oh, I can't because I blah, blah, blah. Listen, you can make up excuses till the cows come home, okay? At the end of the day, you're responsible for where you are. So if you don't like a situation in your life, change it. If you don't like what's happening to you, understand you created this and you can uncreate it as quickly as you created it. Okay? So this is for some of you that you're still here. You're still here. And spirit, for those of you that are still here in fear or judgment or poor me or victim mentality, Spirit is reminding you that you have people who love you. 10 of water, look to them on Saturday. And 8 of earth is study, learn more. Don't assume you know everything because clearly you're in a bad place. So get off your high horse and attend the class, do a meditation, read a book, right? So 8 of earth, 10 of water, 8 of air, 9 of air. So what I'm going to tell you is for the other half of you, you have already worked through these feelings of being trapped and these fears. You've worked through them. So what can you expect for Saturday? Lots of love surrounding you, trustworthy relationships, your emotional and material needs being met. And 8 of earth, you're going to have a desire to want to do something on Saturday. Hey, if you're in the area, come to my IET beginner class. We still have a few spots remaining. Come on out. Okay, so you have 4 numbers for Saturday. The angel number for Saturday is 8189. 8189 is the angel number for Saturday. And now we go to Sunday. Let's see what comes up for Sunday. Thank you, Brandy. Brandy's writing all the angel numbers for me. Oh, there we go. And we have 3. Oh, gosh, really good cards too. 3 of water for Sunday. The wheel. And high priestess. So Sunday is going to be very mystical. And I'm excited because Rob and I are doing the message circle, the evidential message circles Sunday night. And I love when high priestess comes in, because when high priestess comes in, it means that you're going to be on point with your intuition. So whatever you're feeling, trust your guidance on Sunday, because the high priestess is about following your intuition. Yeah, Jen, great cards. The wheel, positive movement forward. This comes after number 9. This is number 10. And this comes after number 9, which is the hermit, which is the period of being stagnation, of not moving. So Sunday energy is moving. And guess what? You're going to be happy on Sunday. 3 of water is celebrations. For some of you, you're getting proposed to. This is marriage. For some of you, you're just having good news about your relationships. And for some of you, this can be the return of an ex, which makes sense because we are approaching the Mercury retrograde. And I will tell you, don't ever take an ex back, especially around Mercury retrograde. They're in their feelings, but once Mercury retrograde passes, so does the feelings. Okay. Bye, Jen. Thank you for coming. Yeah, no more ex, Heather. Exactly. No more exes. So the angel number for Sunday is 312. 312 for Sunday. Sunday looks really positive. So let me sum up your weekend. You have Friday, Ace of Water, the Sun, 4 of Water. You have the beginning of the happiness comes in today. Some of you are going to accept it. No matter what your circumstances, you're just going to be looking for the happy, and you're like, I'm here. I'm accepting all this good energy. Some of you are not. You're going to go into that 4 of water energy, that victim, that poor me, why me kind of stuff. Okay. Then you can see your choice reflected in Saturday. Saturday, those of you that moved on from those fear and feelings of illusion and being trapped, you have a wonderful Saturday where you're tempted to explore more, take more classes, do some form of study, and your relationships are good. Yes, Brandy, exactly. All positive weekend. But for some of you, you're going to stay in that victim mentality. And even though you have good things around you on Saturday, you're going to be in that I'm trapped. That 8 of air and 8 of earth is really calling to me. Like on Saturday, I can see some of you saying, oh, I really want to take that class. Oh, I can't take that class. I have no money. I have no time. I have whatever, And you guys know what I say about classes. I always, it don't matter. I'll take a class, I'll put on a credit card, and I'll let Spirit figure it out. I've signed up for a class that was $1,600, didn't worry about it, just put on my credit card, went to the class, had a grand old time, fabulous time. And that week I made back $1,200. So it's doable. Okay. We got to stop with these excuses. And then Sunday is just fabulous. 3 of water, the wheel, and the high priestess. Things start to move forward. And I feel it's momentum building. For those of you that choose happiness today and choose to be positive today, you're really going to be building that momentum through Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, you get to see some things come in Sunday, right? 3 of water is celebration. The wheel is finally moving. And high priestess, your intuition bumps up. So my advice for you based off of your readings is, come on, guys, stay positive. I don't know any one of you that really have a situation that warrants anything to be miserable about. You know what I mean? Good, Brandy, good. And I urge all of you, last night, Rob and I had a great spa day. We went to the spa yesterday, then we went out for a romantic dinner, then we came home and we put on Netflix and watched the Tony Robbins documentary. Did you guys see that? The Tony Robbins documentary? You have to watch the Tony Robbins documentary. I mean, first of all, the man's a powerhouse. I think I've modeled myself after Tony Robbins, the way I teach, the way I inspire, the way I coach, the way I mentor. I'm definitely Tony Robbins all the way. I'm about the tough love. Because there's too many people walking around with this, feel sorry for me, right? But they had this woman on there and I cried. I was bawling my eyes out because she was from Brazil and she was one of the children of God. I never heard of this group or cult or whatever, but basically she was forced to have sex with adults since she was 6 years old and it messed her up. And then her brother and her mother were forced to also pretty much be raped in the name of God. And she was suicidal and she was like, why should I be here? Like, who wants to be here? It's just so dark. So if you guys feel a change in my energy today, it's because of that, because I'm sitting here thinking we complain so much about such insignificant nonsense. And there's people, and that woman, by the way, she sold all her furniture, sold everything she had just to afford the ticket. Because that ticket to go to that Tony Robbins Date with Destiny, that was back then, it was $5,000. God knows what it is now. It's $5,000 for 6 days with Tony Robbins. And she sold everything because she knew in her heart, I have to get help. And by the end of that 6 days, she had contacts. Somebody like gifted her 100,000. Tony Robbins gifted her, this like life coaching training that he was going to pay for her to do. I mean, it was amazing. But do you understand the power of your thoughts, the power of you creating your reality? That girl could have stayed in that victim mode and been like, poor me. 4,500 in Palm Beach. That's the one, because it's in Palm Beach and it's this year, December. And I told Rob, I was like, I want to go. We have to make it there. I want to go. Lizette, you would be tearing up. I was crying my eyes out. And if you see this beautiful, beautiful woman, and oh my gosh, the stories that were in that documentary, I recommend you all watch it this weekend. Watch Tony Robbins' Netflix documentary. It was not so much about him, to be honest. It was more about the people. And what I'm working with you guys is to make you guys these warriors, these spirit warriors, that I can share my knowledge with you, share my energy with you, and then you go out and share this with other people, because we don't have to suffer. That woman picked herself up after being sexually abused from the age of 6, watching her brother and her mother get sexually abused by the age of 6, and tried and wanted to kill herself for so many years. And yes, Penny, I'm not your guru. That's it. That's a Tony Robbins documentary. And she picked herself up, sold everything she had to go to Tony Robbins, and changed her life around. And we all have that power. And that's what this weekend is showing. Do not be this victim. Do not blame other people for your hurt. And I know a lot of you might say, well, Tony Robbins got into problems with the Me Too movement. Well, here's the thing. The Me Too movement is real. That is a lot of real pain and real suffering. But at the same time, you have to understand, Tony does not buy into negative mindsets or victim mentality, because he came from a victim mentality as well. He could have been a victim. with his mother abusing him when he was growing up and doing all sorts of nasty things to him. He could have been a victim, but he chose not to. And he loves his mom. He talks highly of his mom, despite what she put him through. So you're never going to hear Tony Robbins come out and say, I support this, or, I believe you should cry about this and all that. And that's why it took me a long time to share my story with the Me Too movement, because I don't want to be seen as a victim due to my past and the sexual abuse I experienced as a child. I'm not a victim, I'm a warrior. And that is my message to you for this weekend. And I'm being very strong about it, because there's some cards here we have to pay attention to. 4 of Water for Friday, 8 of Air, 9 of Air for Saturday. We have some cards here that tell me some of y'all are about to go down this dark path. Even though you're feeling all happy and fun today, I'm seeing it. I'm a seer. That's what I do. And I'm seeing it coming in, and I'm warning you guys, do not go down that path. So the minute you find yourself feeling sorry for yourself or victim mentality or whatever, feel free to write me on Facebook or Instagram and let me yell at you for a bit. Okay? Please and thank you. April, yes, this is, I can't even read that. This is something, definite confirmation on what you're saying. Lizette, yes, I love it. I am a warrior, double. Oh, double confirmation, yeah. You are a warrior, Lizette. We're all warriors. And I am not accepting anybody who hangs around and says that, look at me, pity me, sorry me. Like I can't anymore. I just can't. And if people really knew my story about the shit I had to see growing up in a third world country and things I had to participate in as well, I wasn't children of God, I'll tell you that, but it was up there, because I had to do some crazy shit growing up just to survive. And here's the thing, you will never hear me talk about victim mentality. Okay? All right, you guys get 2, see? Spirit got my back on this. You have Law of Attraction and Divine Guidance. Devin on Instagram asking, what's that noise? We don't know, but you can come over to YouTube to watch the video. Law of Attraction, keep your thoughts positive. I love this. Spirit got my back, and y'all saw that jumped out. Keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life. Do you guys know what I do every morning? I wake up, I do my sit, I sit with Spirit, I do my yoga, I do my chanting, I write my journal, I pull my cards, and then when I'm getting ready, I put on YouTube and I listen to Abraham Hicks every morning. And I do a morning rampage or a ramp up, or I do something that is healing for me. Okay? And divine guidance. The ideas you're receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So make me proud this weekend. Go out there and kill it and slay it. And don't you dare for a second fall into this 8 of Air, 9 of Air, 4 of Water mentality. Don't you dare. All right, that's it, guys. That is your reading for today. Sorry it took so long. I have to go because I really have to start this class on time today. But I love you all. I wish you well this weekend. I hope to hear some positive stories, some power stories when you come out of the weekend. And for those of you in the area, come see me. Sunday night, Rob and I are doing a free evidential mediumship message circle. Tuesday night at the center, we're doing the full moon circle. And I'm teaching IET this weekend, integrated energy therapy, which is a great therapy working with the angels, removing heavy energy and putting in lighter energy using the 9 angels of the healing realm. So I'm teaching beginner on Saturday, intermediate on Sunday. You're welcome to come. I still have extra manuals. Thank you, Heather. Enjoy your weekend as well. So to you, Brandy, and everyone else. Instagram, I am so sorry that you guys had some noise today, but I suspect it's because of all the stuff I've been doing. All right, loves.